Hey there, happy Wednesday afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on the Kare 11 app. I'm meteorologist Courtney Aitken. Nice start to the day. This is what it looked like earlier this morning from our Golden Valley camera. Clear skies. It was chilly. For the metro, we steered clear of freezing temperatures. We also steered clear of the frost and freeze alerts that other parts of the state had, but it was chilly. Either way, I decided to wear a sweater because I figured, when's the next time I'm going to be able to do this? I do think that we'll get warmer from here. 39, that was our lowest temperature this morning in the Twin Cities. Freezing in St. Cloud, 32 degrees, 28 in Brainerd, 30 in Grand Rapids, upper 20s in Bemidji, 30 in Thief River Falls, 29 in International Falls. So all of those areas, maybe check on your plants. I think that they'll probably be okay, but if you didn't cover them up, there is a chance that there was some damage. I want to talk about how chilly it is compared to normal. Our average low this time of year is 52. So if you were thinking, should it be this cold this time of year? Well, it's a little late in the season to be this chilly with our actual low this morning in the upper 30s. And as we head into the afternoon, it'll be kind of a cool afternoon too, with highs in the low 60s. That's nearly 10 degrees below average, as our average high this time of year is 71. Why the heck am I talking about snowfall? Well, I'm going to take you back in time here in just a moment. But first, I want to point out that we don't average any snowfall in May. We don't average any in June, July, August, or September. That being said, just because we haven't averaged we don't average snowfall during those months doesn't mean that it hasn't happened. As a matter of fact, on this date, back in the 1800s, 1892, we got 3 inches of fresh snow in Minneapolis. That was the latest significant snow on record for the Twin Cities. So just kind of a fun fact for you. Fortunately, no snow in the forecast for today, although we are staying kind of cool through midweek. Our next rain chance is going to be Friday night into Saturday morning. That's really the only good chance of rain that we have. Otherwise, we are heating up for Memorial Day weekend. But first, today is Twins Weather Day. Really excited about this. We're going to get a bunch of kiddos at Target Field. We get to tell them about the weather and then watch the game. So the forecast looks pretty good. It'll be a little bit on the cool side. You'll probably want that light layer. I'll certainly have mine on. Today across the state, a lot of lower 60s. 63, I think that's where we'll top out in the Twin Cities. 62 in St. Cloud, 62 for Brainerd, lower 60s in Grand Rapids, upper 50s way up there in the international border, and more of the low 60s as you make your way down south. Once we hit the 8 o'clock hour, we are still right around 60, and I could not believe how light it still was last night at 9 o'clock. Technically, the sun sets right around 8:40, but we still have some light at 9 o'clock. So I don't know how I got on that track, but I thought that was pretty cool. As we get into the night tonight, we're going to drop into the upper 40s, not as chilly as this morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll trend warmer, mid and upper 60s for most of us. A nice mix of clouds and sun. And that warm up continues as we make our way into the weekend. 81 on Sunday, 85 on Monday, feeling a little bit like summertime. And there you have it. Our temperature outlook over the next 6 to 10 days has some deep shades of red here, indicating it's very likely that we are going to stay, for the most part, above normal. What about rainfall? We're pretty dry over the next 6 to 10 days. This little swath of yellow here, which includes all of Wisconsin and the Twin Cities, as well as parts of southeastern Minnesota, that indicates the likelihood of seeing drier than normal conditions. Doesn't mean it's not going to rain at all, just means that we'll probably trend a little bit drier, and I think you'll see that here on your 7-day forecast. Now I'll point out, I'm going to skip over this because Memorial Day is not in the right spot. It's okay. You know when it is. Today, 63. We are going to see those cooler than normal temperatures. Again, there is a baseball game today. First pitch, 12:40, so that'll still be going on through mid-afternoon. And as we get into Thursday morning, mid-40s, not as chilly as what we woke up to earlier today. I want to take you into your 3-day forecast just so you can get a feel for the short-term outlook. Average high 71, so we're a little bit below that. We have the chance for some showers Friday evening. I do think that those will carry over into your Saturday morning. So Saturday morning starts off a little bit wet and dreary, but I think we get drier after that. Here's a feel for how that looks. As we get into this evening, dry, it'll be brisk, but it'll be nice evening for us. Tomorrow, a mix of clouds and sun. We get a little bit warmer during the afternoon, and then into Friday, here we go with that rain chance. This is about 7:30 in the morning. We're getting that pocket of rain going in the southwestern corner of the state that then drags up through central Minnesota through the afternoon. So a small chance of rain in the afternoon, another round around nightfall, and then we see that rain continue through the very early hours of your Saturday morning. Apparently it's a bit of a mouthful. Here's your forecast for Memorial Day weekend. We'll see upper 60s on Saturday, big warm up into Sunday. 81 degrees. It's about 10 degrees above average. Monday trends warmer still with highs in the mid 80s. And again, this is a warming trend that is likely going to continue through the next 6 to 10 days because the Climate Prediction Center is favoring those warmer than normal temperatures. So enjoy that taste of summertime. Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow.